Hello and welcome to Crypto Ripto. I'm Christian, and in today's rundown we're going to be going over the lucrative world of crypto influencers. Now you might think this is a strange video with me being a small influencer myself, but I'm going to be talking about the good and the bad. Some influencers have great intentions and some of them have their own intentions and some of them have bad intentions. Now obviously a lot of you probably know that the crypto influencer world, we get reached out to a lot by people wanting to promote their coins, which is an absolute good thing in my opinion. If you've got a good project, you've got good fundamentals, you need to get it out there to the mass majority in the world. And the best way to do that is through marketing, through influencers and through marketing the coin or token yourself. Now, the way some people go about this is good. For instance, if I promote a coin or if I'm promoting a token, I will want to speak to the dev team. I need to look at a face behind the token. I need to look at tangibility, fundamentals, make sure the token or coin's not a rug pull. And if the kind of project has legs, and we will grill the developers, we'll grill the marketing team, whoever come on our channel, and we will talk about how they're going to do the token, what they're going to offer. Is the tokens locked in? Is it rug safe? Has it been audited, etc.? We'll ask all them cool questions that a lot of people don't think about when they dive straight into a coin. But on the dark side of the world, there's influencers out there that like to pump and dump tokens. They'll use their audience base to shill you a token. They'll pump it high and then they'll get tokens in return for doing this. And then they'll dump on their users, on their fan base, on their investors. And then everyone loses money and the influencer and the project and the token or coin get really rich. And this is not good for you. Now, many of you on Crypto Ripto know we're all about looking after the small guy, the beginner, the new to crypto. We want to sort of make it transparent. You know, just we will go this full charge and sort of build an ecosystem and a community together where we'll be as safe, smart and lucrative in crypto as we can be. Now, please stay to the end of the video on this one. I know it might run over my 10-15 minutes, which I like to do for these videos, but I'm going to show you near the end how easy it is to actually change live data on a website. For instance, I can change price data in portfolios, in Coinbase, which we're going to use on this, and I'll show you in less than 2 minutes how I can make a sort of like a token or a coin look like it was profitable, or make my portfolio look like it's got big percentage gains in there, which it actually hasn't. And this is on live websites. So you would think, oh my God, I would never spot that, because obviously the websites, the actual genuine website and all the information on it is actually genuine. Is just that I can manipulate it for viewer purposes. So I think this is, and this does happen, and this is one of the biggest scams that happens in crypto and portfolioing, and by some influencers that are meant to be working for their community. So please stay to the end. And if that sounds interesting to you and you want to know about all this cool information and not get scammed in crypto, stay tuned and let's get into it. So like I said in the intro, we're going to start with some of the influencers and what they say, and it will look very familiar to you. You'll be looking at, yeah, I've heard that before. You know, I've heard that this is my portfolio is this and my portfolio is that, and I'm shooting this to the moon and this is how you do it, and I did it through this coin or this token. And any of the people or any influencers out there, I've got nothing against them. You know, they do them and I do me. What I have got stuff against is people not being transparent. You know, if they're shilling a coin or they're promoting a coin, just let your audience know you're doing that. Just say, look, I'm paid to do this coin. I'm paid to make this look better than it is, and I'm investing in it. Because a lot of the time, the influencers never invest in the coins that they pump or they shill. Now, let me make this pretty clear from the onset that we all say 1,000x coins, 100x coins, but when we look at them, we show you what's happening with coin. We show you the sort of price action. We show you the website. We show you if that coin to us looks good or bad or tangible, or if it's a meme coin it's just going to dump on you tomorrow and rug pull. We like to dive into these a bit more. But when someone's just shilling a coin, just promoting, they only say the good stuff. You'll hear no bad in there because obviously they're just being paid. Now let me put some. How many times have you heard my crypto portfolio revealed? Now, some of these influencers that say my portfolio revealed, this is how I did it. Now I'm going to show you at the end how they can change their portfolio. I'm not saying these persons here did that, but I know some of the people in this industry do manipulate their audience, and they do pump and dump of them. And also, you've heard this: invest 1,000 and become a millionaire. I mean, what the actual does that mean? Like, if it was easy just to look at one person's YouTube video, invest £1,000 and be a millionaire, then we'd all be doing it. We'd all just borrow £1,000 from a bank. We'd all be a millionaires tomorrow. And crypto, who would be buying and selling crypto? Because we'd all be millionaires. So some of this that you see today, you do actually have to think about and think, you know what? If it sounds too good to be true, generally it is. Now, we all know we can make insane gains in crypto. Crypto is awesome for that. But we also know with the wrong information, we can make insane losses. And this is just weeding out the good and the bad. Because like I said, there is a lot of good influencers out there that do genuinely try and give you the best of their knowledge and ability. And they do make you a lot of money just by sharing their information. But stuff like this, invest 1,000 to become a millionaire, is to me just silly little clickbait. And the vast audience that these people have, it is dangerous. It is dangerous. Like how to get rich quick with crypto. Now, yeah, they might have some good information in there, but saying to people get rich quick and stuff like that automatically puts excitement and euphoria into their brains, that they start then taking uncalculated and unnecessary risks. Because obviously the videos won't tell you about make sure you do proper risk management. They'll tell you that it's not financial advice, because we all have to say that. And I'll let you into a little secret. We have to say that. So, you know, because we're not financial advisors, we do the video, we have to say this is not financial advice, because it isn't. You know, we're just advising, and you do you and I'll do me. But I feel that, and hopefully all my community watch my channel, and people that start coming on this channel as it grows into a beautiful ecosystem with the best kind of followers and subscribers in the world, I want them to have the best chance. You know, I've done hours and hours of research. I've interviewed people. I've spoken to the best out there. I've been an investor, so I know the scams anyway. I'm smart with money. I've invested all my life. Well, since I've been earning money anyway. And I know when people are getting scammed and conned. But, you know, it's stuff like this, that making 5 million on crypto, oh my God, we're doing it. You know, yeah, you can make 5 million on crypto quick if you put in probably 2.5 million in. Do you know what I mean? It's like you've got to think reality. You know, a lot of people are just coming out and saying like this get rich quick. They think, oh, I want to put $500 in or $1,000 in, and next week I want a Lambo. I want to put $1,000 in next week. Where's yacht? And stuff like this. And it is crazy. Crazy. And I have to tell people, and I have to sort of go through this and say that, you know, stuff like this, especially like 1,000 to become a millionaire, it's just not realistic unless you get in really early on a coin, wait through the bear market and then pump. And it can happen. You know, some people did put 1,000 in Doge back in day dot and became a millionaire. But there's a lot of work that goes into that. And there's a lot of fundamentals that go into that don't get really told in these videos. And one thing you need to know about these influencers as well is they get a lot of emails. Even I get emails. And this will probably shoot me in the foot, but it doesn't matter, because I will get emails and I will look at people that want me to promote their tokens and stuff. And I'll only do it if I could, like I said, I can interview the dev. There's tangibility behind it. I know that the stuff that I'm going to be promoting, I believe in myself. It's basically a live audit. It's a live kind of Q&A. For instance, if you wanted to pump your money into anything, you'd want to talk to the people behind it, right? But you don't always have a chance to do that. And that's why it's good for sort of mini influencers, micro influencers, big influencers, whoever you are, to do the good and not just the bad, because this is what happens. But also, I'm going to sort of show you something else as well here that's going to blow your mind away. And we'll come into the second part of this video, and I'm going to show you how easy it is for people to manipulate the data on live websites, on their live portfolios, to show you that the gains are bigger than they are. I could even be in a loss and turn it with manipulation in the code to be gained. And I'm not a brilliant coder. I'm not, yes, I'm IT savvy, but I'm not a brilliant developer. I'm not one of these super whiz kids or anything like that. So you imagine, for instance, you would want to shill a token and say that it made you insane gains. Now this token, right, I get offered between about $500 and probably a few $1,000, depending on how big the project is, how big the budget is. So you can imagine these big influencers, they get offered crazy insane amounts. They're probably getting offered like $10, $15, $20,000 plus to promote this coin. And then on top of that, they get allocated a certain amount of that coin. So they'll get like to buy in at $5 cents on a coin that might launch at $1. And then that coin might then get shot up by the bots. And they could do like 50x, which is insane. So it's in their interest to shield this coin as much as they can. So this coin shoots to the moon and they'll dump on it straight away, because obviously they're in it to make money. If you just think of it logically, if I was a project guy and I said to you, here's 1,000 tokens at 5 cents each, this is going to shoot up to $100, right? $100 on launch. But you're going to buy this at pittance. And then on launch, it shoots up to $100. And you're sitting there looking at your exchange saying, you can swap your tokens now for $100,000. You're going to click sell, as anyone would. So that's what these big influencers do. And you've got to understand that they've been called out on it a lot of the times. I'm not going to name names because I've got nothing against these people. I've got nothing against these influencers that are affiliated and want you to get there, because obviously, you know, there's times that I have affiliations and stuff like that, but as long as you're transparent about it and it's a win-win, you know, if I believe in it and I think the project's good and I'm willing to put my own money where my mouth is, and I'm doing the same kind of research that I'd expect everyone else to do, then yeah, I would go ahead and recommend that token, or I would go ahead and recommend buying to that token. But if I'm just purely just shilling it for the sake of just shilling it because I know that I will pump and dump on you, and you trust me, as my community trusts me as their influencer, to give them the truth, the honesty to the best of my ability. Now, obviously, there's been a famous charity token that went out that all the influencers were pumping, and it rug pulled straight away. And then they pulled back and denied it and said, no, it wasn't us. You know, we didn't know that. We was just paid. And then they started coming out, oh, yeah, we just promoted that coin. And then you could trace, if you done a bit of research and dug into it, you would see some of their wallets were actually full of these coins, because you can look at these coins and you can see them all dumping at the same time. So anyway, so that hopefully gives you a better insight of what's happening. Obviously, influencers get paid for these tokens, and do I think it's a bad thing? No. Do I think it's bad if they don't say they're doing that, or they don't do research, or don't do due diligence and etc., or some stuff like that to protect the people and themselves? Yes, I think that's bad. But I think what's even worse and what's happening out there with some crypto influence scammers, and I'm not going to mention names, but if you come across this, in your cycle or in your lifetime and looking at YouTube videos or stuff on Twitter, Instagrams, etc. on the socials, just be cautious that what you see is not always true. So the juicy bit. Now for the juicy. So for this, I'm just going to jump into the internet, because what I need to show you here, I'm going to do it actual live. I'm going to show you how easy it is to do, and it's going to take me less than 2 minutes, and I'm going to do this live. So I won't be looking at the camera so much, I'll be looking at the screen, but please watch the screen and watch what happens and watch how it will blow your mind. Honestly, it will blow your mind how easy it is to manipulate data on websites. And not just this, I can do it on anything. I'm going to do it in Chrome, and obviously a lot of people will use Chrome and stuff like that. It doesn't matter really what I'm showing you, as long as you can get to the back end of the code. This is actually is what happens, and it is scary, mind-blowing. So say this is Coinbase's actual website, right? This is, you see here, like Coinbase. I can pull this down for you a little bit to see here. Look, Coinbase prices, Coinbase.com prices, etc., etc. And you can see here we've got prices, and it's just going to refresh. So I'm going to show you it's absolutely fresh out of the bag. So say for instance this was my portfolio, and I wanted to edit it, so I'd chop a bit out that were bad and I'd have some good ones. Say for instance, let's not use Tether because you might not believe that. Say DAI, or that's a coin, or let's go to a random coin that's out of game. Right, Qcoin token. Say for instance that was in my portfolio, and a 9% gain, but I'd been paid to promote this coin and promote my portfolio to get people, you know, euphoric, let's get excited, 100k. I'll be playing the music, you've got to pump it up, and all sorts of that, like waffle and crap and stuff. But 9%, I'm thinking, well, no one's really going to get euphoric and excited about 9%. So I really want that to be like, let's go wild and say like 199%. So watch what I'd do. I'd right click and I click inspect. Now what this does is this brings up a load of code here, and you'll see when I move over code, it'll move to different things, blah blah blah. And for instance, I want to manipulate this price, so I'll look in the code here quickly, and I think there's the price, the plus 9.84%. But that's not enough for me. That is definitely not enough for me. So I want that 199.8. So now I click off that and bam, look at that. Then I will click out of this and boom. How quick and easy was that? And you would not know anything of the difference. You'd be thinking, oh my God, look at that. That's gone up 199%. But imagine it's price action. Imagine percentage wasn't on my portfolio, or this was my Coinbase wallet. What about if you're thinking, okay, this was a total figure that I brought it at $6, it went up 199%. How much money have I got in there? And I'm thinking, well, if this was the price and it's saying here, it's, oh, he's got like 14 million in there. I'm thinking, no. I want these to pump all their order and cash into that. I need to shield these boys and rinse them like SpongeBob SquarePants. I'm thinking, what would get them euphoric? What would make them think, you know, this is worth investing? Let's try it. I'm worth now. Probably that's probably too much, but you know, let's go dive in deep. I want them to think I'm worth 114 million. So boom, and there we go. I'm 114 million up now. But in reality, I'm as broke as the next guy. You know what I mean? I'm broke, mate. So, you know, so you think now I've got Qcoin, it's a reputable Coinbase. This would be, I can't log into my account, but I could easily do this on my Coinbase wallet. I can make any coin in my Coinbase wallet look like I'm balling, baby. I look like yesterday I was buying a Honda Civic, and today I'm buying Bugattis, not Lambos. I'm buying Bugattis and yachts, baby. Do you know what I mean? So look at that. And we scroll up and we think, okay, well, really, where is it? Oh, it's still 114 million. But then you know, this, I'm not manipulating data on the website. I can show you this. I'll just do a quick refresh and it'll reset to what it is. But I mean, how mind-blowing is that? I mean, leave a comment below, please. If you think I've showed you something that's blown your mind there, you know, slap a like, subscribe, tickle that bell notification, but leave a comment below to think if you think it's easy to manipulate people and the influencers can manipulate data as easy as that. Where Qcoin a minute ago was 199% up and I was 114 million smackers in, baby. So that's what I'm saying, and I know this is not good to put in the inside. I'm not putting any influencers down, and I'm not like trying to shill anything or, you know, be a bit of an arse to anyone or anything like that. I want to be real to you people. You know, I'm going to build this community and channel up on trust. I'm not going to shill anyone. I'm not going to think. There's going to be differences of opinions. I'm going to say stuff that some people don't like and some people love. I mean, that's life, right? I'm human. That's going to happen. But what I'm going to show you is the actual truth of what happens out there. Because I know. I mean, I've been told more tricks, tips, tricks, scams than you could shake your leg at. But do I want to use them? No. Why would I want to use them? I will grow with you, you know. I earn enough doing investments through hard work. I do enough through, you know, having a community that trusts me. Because me just getting an extra $400 or an extra $1,200 a couple of times a month doesn't mean anything to me than building a community that will stick by me for months, years, you know what I mean, to come, and trust the information I tell them. And that's why I want to be transparent. And that's why I'm showing you some of these tips and tricks that will blow your mind, blow your socks off, mate. So again, I know I reiterated it, but leave a comment below. Let me know if you think that has blown your mind and it is any good, because, you know, there's a lot of these masked crypto raiders out there, do you know what I mean, that want to take your hard-earned cash. And I'm not going to lie, obviously I'm a channel and I see myself as like a bit of a news channel that people will pay for me to, you know, investigate their coin, dive into their coin and promote it on the channel like they do on TV, etc., etc. But I'll do also what the other people do on TV. They look into the tangibility of that coin. I'm not going to promote, shill anything that I don't believe in. I'm not going to expect you lot to trust me and then abuse that trust to make an extra $400, because that will damage this channel. It will damage my morals, and it will damage a lot of things in the long run. So, you know, you want to be thinking, when we look at Ripto, when we look at some of the other guys, and there is some other guys out there that have got great channels that will tell you the same thing, and they have got good ethics, good morals. I speak to a lot of influencers on a daily basis, and a lot of them have got good morals and good intentions. But there is some scammers out there that just want money and they're not in it for the best interest. And they won't be showing you stuff like this. They won't be showing you that the emails come through offering you big sums of money to shield their coins. Then we can manipulate data on live websites to make it look like things are happening or moving better than they can. I mean, there's more to it that we could do than that, but for the sake of this video, I was just showing you an easy 2-minute manipulation. So I hope you found this really fascinating. I'm going to do a few more of these videos, like as the months come up, especially as the crypto market starts increasing and starts getting euphoric again and the altcoins start pumping. I think it's important that we recognize how wild west the crypto is, and people shouldn't jump in head first, feet first, without researching a little bit. There's some great tokens, coins coming out, some new exchanges that are going to start helping people trade crypto and be a bit safer in crypto. But I thought this would just be interesting for everyone to do and expose some of the bad influences out there. And you shouldn't always believe that $1 is going to get you a Lambo next week, etc., etc. And as we always say on this channel, trade safe, trade smart, and don't get wrecked.